What if I told you that a rich man came onto Love is Blind, right? A well-to-do gentleman came onto Love is Blind. No kids. Well-to-do gentleman, no children. Came onto Love is Blind and played with a young single mother.
Okay.
What if I told you? What if I told you?
Okay, we going in hot, I see.
That if a man of means came onto Love is Blind, right? With no real intent to find the love of his life, but to just come
and flaunted his money at that.
Yeah, just came talking about how much cash he got. You know what I'm saying? How he lives this extravagant lifestyle, how he got houses all over here and over there. You know what I'm saying? And toyed with the heart of an innocent single mother with a child with diabetes who shouldn't have been on this show in the first place, because single parents should not come on Love is Blind, but came and played with the heart of this single mother. How would y'all feel about that, John?
You on one tonight, I see.
I just wonder how the people would feel. I wonder how the people would feel about a gentleman that would do such a thing, that would come onto this show. A man of means.
Listen. We all know that if the tables were turned and Jordan was the single, or was the one with the money, and she had the kid, people would be, they'd be burning him at the stake if that was the case. But we love to see a woman, an independent woman who got her own, who don't need no man.
No problem with that. Hey, no problem with that. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I wasn't cutting you off.
No, I'm just saying. People love to see that. It's never going to be the same. It's. I feel like it's always going to be a double standard with that type of a situation. And so I hear you. Look, I tend to agree with you on that. They would be running him all up and through these streets. So yeah, I can't say that you're not right about that. But you did come in hot.
I mean, again, what if a single man, rich man with money, man with houses here and there, hither and yarn. I don't even know if that's a term.
Is that what?
I don't know.
He said,
but a rich man came on to Love is Blind, right? Older man, established, right? And toyed with the heart of not only a single mother, but her young child. Got to know the child, spent time with the child, talked about all the things he's gonna do for the child. I'm a press party. We're gonna get into it.
At the bachelorette party, Megan's friends were talking a lot about questioning if she was compromising her lifestyle, and I believe they said the finer things in life.
So now we have the rich man's friends talking shit about the single mother who shouldn't be on the show in the first place. Talking about, are you compromising your lifestyle being with this broke ass single mother?
Now ain't nobody say he was broke ass.
Pulling up next to your car in her Kia. Are you not stepping down in class? How would we feel about this man and his friends? But speaking about, because they're not talking about the relationship, right? About the one-to-one personal relationship. We're talking about lifestyle. We're talking about, by being with this person, are you going to be compromising your? And I thought, excuse me if I'm wrong, but I thought with marriage came togetherness. Like, so your lifestyle is your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like we all live in the same lifestyle now. I thought this was I thought we were the tide that rises all ships. You know what I'm saying? Like what? I'm serious.
Listen, we didn't think that Jordan was broke. So, we didn't feel that he was trying to come in and do any of that. And at the same time, it didn't feel like he was trying to come in and change her life. She went in with the expectation knowing that this man had a kid. He was what he considered a single father, but a co-parenting person. in that she would have to change some things. She decided she didn't want to make those changes. Now, whether her friends told her that, I think she was selfish at the end of the day. When all was said and done, I think she looked at the situation and said, "Ooh, I can't go on vacation," and that was her decision. Now she popped up with a baby after the fact, and
we'll get there. But I'm not gonna call it selfishness. I'm saying she was done, and we'll talk about that. But I think the word is done. She was finished. She was through.
What do you think was ultimately the reason that Megan ended things with you?
I mean, she's right here. Why don't we ask her?
I like his response, but I wish he just would have. I wish he just would have said she wanted some dick.
She got that from Tinder. You have to come on a whole show.
No, she just wanted some dick. She wanted some dick. She wanted to get cracked. She came on the show. She got with a young thing.
Hey.
Got cracked. And moved on. I wish he would have just said that because I know that's how he feels, and that's what it is.
Think that she went out of her way to come on Love Is Blind publicly?
Yeah.
For dick.
Yeah. To get it.
It's not dick good enough in the world to come on a show.
No.
Where you gonna get dragged.
Well,
by the court of public opinion.
Is she getting dragged? Is she getting dragged because the show
the possibility of being dragged.
I don't think she's necessarily getting dragged. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm speaking, the facts and whatnot, but I don't think she's necessarily getting dragged. I think people are just like, whatever. She decided she didn't want to live that lifestyle. She'd rather be a baby mama than a stepmama, which is that's what she traded out stepmamaship for baby mamaship. And there's a valid argument. Which one's better? I don't know. They each come with their own problems. Y'all decide.
Oh, baby mama.
But
I mean, she is a baby mama, but okay.
Yeah, no. Oh, yeah, that's a baby mama situation. But he should have just. She came here to get what she got, and she got it, and she moved. Her match wasn't here. As soon as Blake went home, she knew what Mike was, and she. All right, let's keep on.
I agree. Well, hold on. I agree.
Yeah, go ahead and say something before I go.
I agree. I agree that she came here to get what she got, which is clearly she was looking for Mike. At the end of the day, she wanted to go home with a Mike. I agree she came here to get what she got. I don't agree that what she came here to get was cracked. Because you could have went on any dating app and said eeny, meeny, miny, mo and picked any guy, broke or not, and had that every single day she was on Love Is Blind. She could have had a new man for that. So I don't know if that's why she came on the show.
But she doesn't get to tell the world she sparkled Megan in the process of getting cracked by a young thing that she don't have to take seriously, that she can pretend to take seriously, but not actually take seriously, because she's really just on the show to tell everybody that she sparkled Megan, get a little social media following up, see, what she can do with that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and meet the little kid with diabetes and spend some time with him, only to decide that his beeper going off at night is a little much for her and her lifestyle.
She did say that.
I'm just saying. What if a rich man?
I'm not arguing with you on that. I agree. He would be getting, like I said, dragged up and down social media. So
yeah, I mean, I think a big piece of that was our lifestyles and how different they were.
The same lifestyles that we established were different in the pods. So nothing has changed. Just okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. What if a rich man?
Part of me wishes I would have given it a little more, or given Jordan a little more grace for being able to get there eventually.
Mr. Clean didn't appreciate her saying that. I don't. I think he heard that, and that's why she cried. That's why she stopped it. She was like, she was about to say, "I wish I'd given it more time." And she's like, "Well, no, I mean, give Jordan,
giving him,
yeah,
I peeped that too.
To get there, because what do you mean by get there?
He was already there. I think he was already there in the relationship. I think she might be saying money wise, but again, that wasn't an issue before. Again, yeah,
that's the thing. If she's talking about getting married, you know what I'm saying? You're not talking about dating somebody where, maybe you'll, get to my level at some point. But if you're talking about marrying somebody, you're saying that you're ready to merge lifestyles with them. So What do you mean get there? So does by marrying you, does that mean he needs to become a millionaire too?
No, but I do think there was an expectation that had they gotten married, she would have helped him level up. She was going to upgrade him like Beyonce. That was the expectation.
But we never heard that conversation.
No, we didn't hear that conversation.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't know if that's true because I think that we would have heard that conversation if she was really trying to level him up, upgrade him, whatever. I think
she should want to though.
It was pretty evident that, but I'm saying at this point in the conversation though, I don't even know if that should be the focus because it should be about the relationship. We just met each other. They're trying to determine if they can be together, right?
Yeah.
But it became such. That's why it doesn't make any sense because everything the reasons that she's giving right now for why they didn't stick it out or why she couldn't stick it out.
Oh yeah.
They're all reasons from the pods. They're all.
Oh, it's bullshit. It's complete bullshit.
Yeah, it's the same reasons why we were saying in the beginning, like
we're not seeing it.
Why are they still talking? Like I kept waiting for her to break up with him. Like I didn't understand. Every time we saw her in the pods with him, after he told her that he was a young single father with a vasectomy, I was like, the conversation's over. Y'all are in two very different places.
But she could have been like anybody else who comes on Love is Blind and just wants to make it out the pods. I got to get married. I came here. They just want the ring at the end of the day and they want to be able to say no because she knew that Mike was her type. She said it so many times. Even at that, what was the mixer that they had? You know, you said that you felt like the conversation with Mike wasn't completely blocking him off and they ended up dating after the fact. So I don't know. I don't want this to be true, but I feel Megan had this baby to stop backlash of not. You know what? I kind of agree with that. It was very quickly the way that it happened. 3 months into the relationship, we just got pregnant 3 months in. You don't know how condoms work. You a grown ass woman. So I gotta agree with that.
I just think she wasn't taking enough precautions.
I agree with that.
I don't know. I don't know if it was.
He said, "Let me think before I speak."
I don't know if it was that intentional and in that direction, but speaking of, she did get pregnant, right? And she got pregnant by this dude, Mr. Clean. I'm gonna call him.
No, he is Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean. But it did happen pretty quick.
3 months. 3 months.
So you and Water Baby Kendra, presumptively, y'all believe that this was intentional.
I don't think that was the sole reason, but I think she left the show saying, I don't even know if I want to be a mom anymore. Basically admitting, look, I'm not ready to give up my lifestyle, which is fine. But that's what she left saying. And so to meet someone, and then it was very quickly after the show wrapped too. Not only quickly within this new relationship with Mr. Clean, but quickly after the show wrapped, she met this man. She got pregnant and she has this baby. So yeah, maybe she did want to not look like she was unfit for being a mom because that's the note that she left on. And I feel like, yeah, she could have been trying to clean up her image a little bit. Not too far-fetched.
What if Mr. Clean isn't new?
Hey, and he might not be.
I'm pretending like I really care that much. Let's keep
going. He might not be.
I'm sorry. We can theorize on this lady.
And we hear that Brooks's daddy is here tonight.
Yep.
He's
Paul
in the audience. Paul, where are you, Paul?
Look at Paul.
All right. So again, after playing with the single mother who shouldn't have been on the show in the first place, the rich man then breaks up with her, goes off, meets another young lady, but a little bit more close to his demographic, a little more what he normally goes for. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the model type. You know what I mean? The model type, single, no kids with diabetes. Immediately gets her pregnant. Comes on the show. Hey, she's in the audience. Everybody cheer. Everybody smile. Clap. There go the lady I got pregnant. Never mind the single mother over here that I just played with.
This analogy is crazy work.
You know what I'm saying? Never mind that. Celebrate me and my baby and the fact that I kept a secret. I'm pretty good at keeping a secret, right? Yeah. Just like I kept a secret that I didn't really want to be here for marriage. I was just here.
Okay.
Get a little something. Be on TV and then go have the life that I want with the person that I probably already knew in the first place. Beautiful story.
Okay, I want to call out this comment because it speaks to you saying they already knew each other. Iris says she already knew him. He's from the Wegmans supermarket family. More money. Well, we know the man got money. Look at him. Clearly she learned her lesson from being with somebody who was a brokey, which is what y'all say. I don't think he was, but of course he's gonna have money. That's her type. Rich, wealthy, old money. She comes from an oil family. Did you hear that? That her daddy was in oil? The oil industry? So she got old money.
What if a rich man?
He ain't gonna let it go, y'all.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. He ain't gonna let it go.
Megan's getting off really light.
This happened kind of quickly.
Yep, we got pregnant 3 months into dating. We definitely had our ups and downs. I'm not going to say it was perfect.
He's making that face in every shot.
They hate each other. There's no need to tell us that it's not perfect. Like, you just had a baby with the dude, and we don't know nothing about y'all. We've had our ups and downs. Not gonna say it's like, why are you making it? You know what I'm saying? Like that was on her mind, and the way she kept looking, like he's been amazing. He ain't been amazing.
They argued on the way in the car on the way over to the reunion.
He don't appreciate her talking about she wish she would have gave a little bit more time with Jordan. I'm telling you, Mr. Clean ain't forgot that. Yeah, but they hate each other. So yeah, she decided that it was better to be a baby mama than a stepmom. And like I said, there's valid arguments to both. You know what I mean?
Choices were made.
There's baby mama drama and there's stepmama drama. So pick your poison, I suppose. But next they bring Patrick out so they could shit all over him all over again. And
I cannot believe how they did this man at this reunion.
And he sat there and took every fucking bit of it.
Watching it, how did that make you feel?
Yeah, I mean, it was slightly hurtful.
And that's why I can't care that much. Because everybody got problems, right? Like, you have your problems. I'm sure I have my problems. Everybody watching got their problems. We don't talk about that because can't none of us do nothing about each other's problems for the most part, right? But if you have an issue, if I see something happening with you, right, and you downplay it, I have enough going on in my life, and I'm not going to be too invested in what's going on with you. Patrick, it hurt just, you kind of sucked a little bit. Okay, nigga, well, you don't care, I don't care.
No, that was hurtful.
You want to sit here and let these people play in your face some more? You want to talk about how that was just, just a little bit hurtful? No, that shit was terrible, bro. That shit was horrible. It was horrible to watch. But he doesn't stand for anything.
Yeah. Not even his own culture,
nothing. So it's like, bro, like as much as I want to, argue for Patrick and fight for Patrick, like Patrick don't want to fight for Patrick. So it didn't hurt you, it don't hurt me, bro. Like I got my own problems.
Well, okay, so here I want to say this, and I think this is a good point to bring it up. The thing that pisses me off the most about these reunions is that I feel like the reunion is for the audience. We have been watching all season. We've been talking all season. Y'all been seeing what's happening on social media. Why don't y'all address some of this shit we've been saying for the past month while we're watching this show? They didn't talk about anything that we wanted them to talk about. He didn't stand up for himself. He said it was kind of hurtful. They didn't bring up the fact that Anton was a supposed alcoholic. They didn't talk about floor kisser. What's the man name?
Edmond.
Edmond kissing the floor, eating his own boogers. Him and KB's back and like they didn't touch on anything we want. What are we here for? Why are we at this reunion if y'all not going to talk about what we've been talking about? That's what pisses me off about it.
We're here to serve the white women.
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
No, I promise you. That this shows inability to not only not hold or inability to hold white women accountable, and it's just overt desire to uplift them in every moment, whether they deserve it or not. It needs to be studied. There was a whole segment dedicated to a woman who didn't even make it out of the pod.
Thank you.
She was the star of the reunion.
I was so tired of
and they did everything they could to paint her in the best light possible while she sat there and continued to bury herself.
And then they kept bringing her into stuff that she shouldn't have been in. Like, why y'all keep bringing her? Why
she was in everything. She should have been in it because she was in the shit. She was in the shit. Kacie was in all of that shit. And niggas was all up in Kacie.
Yeah, she dated a couple of people.
You know what I'm saying? So she needed to be in it, but I'm saying, but the way that they do it, it was with no accountability whatsoever. If anything, they here, let's keep going. Let's just keep going because it's all in here. It's all in the video. I don't talk about it. Just show it to y'all niggas. Here you go.
But I think we've settled it once and for all. Kacie gets the ring right now.
Yeah, here.
So
stand up, Patrick. God damn.
So after she sat there and bullshit with him, right? Her little lines about, oh, this hurt me so much to watch, and the audience is signed. I wish I could have been there. I would have said all kind of shit.
What we gotta do to get to the next reunion?
I need that, bro. I need if you ain't gonna let real people host a reunion, just let real people in the audience. Just let us in the audience, so we will take over the fucking reunion. It turned into Jerry Springer, where the audience is standing up and they got to go out there with the mics. That's what they need to do.
Listen,
all audience questions. But anyway, she sat there bullshitting. The audience is damn near booing, and eventually, after basically suggesting that she could just throw it at him, she goes ahead and we saw the shit. You know what I'm saying? She gave him the ring back, right? Then they show us this completely pointless scene that we've never seen before. Did you remember seeing it? Because I didn't remember seeing this shit.
No, because it doesn't matter because they didn't make it damn near out the hotel.
Why are we seeing a heartfelt moment between Patrick and Kacie? This is what I'm saying. This is intentional. Kacie came out of this looking like a horrible person, right? When the season ended. So in the reunion, they're showing us this heartfelt moment between her and Patrick, and then they bring out fucking Chris Paul, and I don't like Chris Paul. Look, I've never liked, and I have no reason to not like Chris Paul. I'm not, some people you just don't like. Some people you just don't fuck with for whatever reason.
Just because,
just because. I haven't liked Chris Paul since he was with the Hornets. When he was with the Hornets, I was like, I kind of like this nigga. Now I knew his story from when he was in high school, the shit when he scored a bunch of points after his grandfather died. I was rooting for Chris Paul at first, right? But then I don't know, something changed at some point after the Hornets. I stopped fucking with Chris Paul. I just every time I see him, I want to punch something. I don't like Chris Paul. and the thing is, right, I think Chris Paul's an asshole. And this show proved that he's an asshole, because why in the hell would you put the ring on the line? If you're a fan of the show and you saw this shit, you saw everything that went down, why would you put the ring on the line? He is
the one who initiated that. Yeah, he did initiate it.
I say we put the ring on it. Like, nigga.
Shut up. Why you here?
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that was fucked. Like, no, for real. Like, Chris Paul deserves smoke for that shit. That was fucked up. That was fucked up, Chris Paul. That was fucked up, man.
Agree. I don't even know who you are. I don't do sports, but yeah, that was.
You a fan of the show and you did Patrick like that for what?
Yeah.
That was messed up, Chris Paul. Anyway, where was I at? Oh yeah, so they do all that stupid shit. So this nigga loses the little shooting contest between him and Kacie, because of course Patrick loses the shooting contest between him and Kacie. Why are we having and then immediately the host suggested hey, Chris Paul said get a ring back, get a ring. Like,
and he actually gave it back. He actually gave it back. Why? You holding the power at this moment in time. I'm not giving you shit back. No. You're gonna have to fight me for this in the alley after the show.
And like they said, it's a $200 ring. It's not about the money, it's the principle of it. Like he deserves to have the ring at the very least, after sitting there and letting her wipe snot all over his face and neck while she pretended to cry. Jumping up in his arms, rubbing it all up on him, kissing him, acting like she gonna see him soon as they get back to Denver, and do all the things that she told him in that 1-900 call that they had in the pods. She can do all of it.
Wait, hold on. Taylor says he said he'd give it back in Denver. He's not giving it back. No, he gave it back on the reunion.
Yeah, he gave it back to her on the reunion.
He gave it back. You must have fast forwarded that part. He gave it back to her.
No, they made
him.
Essentially, the lattes made him give it to her. They pressured him into giving it to her.
Bullied him down there. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I want to windmill for Patrick, but Patrick don't windmill for Patrick, bro. Like, there was absolutely no reason to get that back. Like, I don't know that I would have even played
entertained. Yeah.
The whole thing with Chris Paul. Like, hey, I'd like an autograph, but I'm not trying to shoot baskets right now, nigga. I'm in a suit.
Like, I'm here looking good. I'm still looking for wifey.
Yeah.
Something like that. Something. Say something. Yeah. I don't know. unfortunate to watch, truly.
Ultimately, was there anyone else in the pod squad that you had an attraction to? Maybe started dating?
I think he's on this couch in front of me.
Do you care about Kacie, Jayden, though, Joe?
No. I don't care about Kacie. So let's just stop the sentence right there.
I don't care. I don't care.
We don't care. We do not care.
Yeah,
Get
it
off
just
the
got
screen.
too intense too quick.
I actually think that whatever their connection was affected my engagement. The night.
If that's why you think we broke up, that is not the case.
Another delusional. Madison.
Madison, one of the people you have to be mean to because she's not going to get it otherwise. Like, unfortunately, she's one of those people you have to do wrong. Like you have to dog her out. Like it's mandatory. She's not going to get it otherwise. She still doesn't get it. Joe can get her right now if he wanted to. Joe could call her right now after going through the season, seeing the season, everything he did with Madison, everything he doing with the girl they talking about tonight. That I don't even remember her name.
Aubrey, Avery, something like that.
Whatever. I don't care. But after everything, right? He could call her up right now. Hey, let's
work it out. Let's try again.
No. You ain't gotta say. We went through a lot. This experience was crazy. I just there's some things that I didn't say. Maybe it's because of the cameras. I don't know, the pressure of the show. But now that all of that's done, there's some things that I needed to say to you that I didn't get to say. Can we just meet for a drink? Can we just meet?
It's the fact for me that she said, when I watched the show back, I just didn't, I didn't understand. I thought everything was, girl, the entire show from the moment he saw you when y'all met, that man was not attracted to you. She's another one. How am I supposed to defend you when you delusional? You are the definition of delusional. The entire time he didn't like you. And she still, and another thing that I didn't like that she did, and because I stood up for Joe on this, because I didn't think he did anything wrong. She said, I can't believe he would sit there and talk about my body like that. Girl, what did he say? He didn't say nothing negative about it. He said, I'm typically attracted to more petite women. She tried to make it sound like he called her fat. I didn't like that because he never said that.
Exactly.
So, I didn't appreciate that from her on her. She really is like delusional on all fronts.
No, for real. Like I thought that was, and because I think I showed it on my video. You could see even Vanessa, who we already established is a shitty person because she demanded that Patrick get that fucking ring back. But even her face was like, when Madison was talking about, talking about my body like that, like he was just out here just body shaming the shit out of her. He just said that that's not what he typically goes for. Yeah. And if that's his preference, that's his preference. Whatever.
Exactly.
But but I'm saying, but still, okay, so you saw that, Madison, right? In your mind, he was body shaming you, and he set all these people up to further body shame you. Mm-hmm. Yet you still have no clarity. And I guarantee you, if he were to call her right now and say, "Hey, Madison,
how you doing?
Hey, maybe it's been a couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? Maybe him and Avery broke up after a reunion. It's been a couple of weeks. He's in a dry season. Call Madison up. Hey, Madison. That this experience was crazy. We went through some things. The show, the cameras. Now that all of that is past us, at the end of the day, it was two real people connecting in those pods. It was me and you. Like we were having those conversations.
He's spitting game.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that there were some things that are still left unsaid. Can you meet me for a drink? We ain't got to go nowhere, romantic. And I'm not even trying to be on that, Madison. Let's just go talk. Let's just go talk. Next thing you know, he walking into the car. They making out at the car, just like what she just talked about.
What the hell is that about?
She was trying to make out with him when they reshot the breakup scene. I
can't take her seriously. I can't take her seriously.
That's why nobody can.
This whole cast is a joke. I'm sorry.
I'm pressing play. We'll see what's next. No, I don't think Joe could deliver that. By the way,
I was so immature about the way that I handled it, not being able to tell you that it had a stronger connection.
Why are we getting the scene of Nick apology? Why the fuck is Kait here? Like, why does Kait deserve a second apology? Because Nick already apologized to Kait.
Kait is here because Kait is good friends with Madison, and Kait is good friends with Avery, Joe's new girl. That's why Kait is here, for clarity.
Okay, fine. So why do we need to see Nick apologize to Kait again? Because he already gave her one fake apology. We don't need another one. Because any conversation involving Nick that doesn't include Nick.
Annie? Oh.
No. Ain't got nothing to do with Annie.
Oh man.
Do you really like women, bro? Like for real? Like let's.
They didn't address that either.
Do you like? I mean, and on one end, I get it. You know what I'm saying? If that's a thing that he doesn't want to address, because he's telling them, just like he told his mama that, you know, that's not true. I wish people would stop saying that. Whatever. Okay, cool. But then I just don't need to hear from Nick, because if we're not gonna have a real conversation about Nick,
and then that's what it is. Then we just don't need to hear from them.
Yeah,
because that's what we talk about. That's what we want to know.
Yeah. All this other shit. I don't need to see another fake apology from him to Kait. I don't even remember his relationship with Kait. Truthfully.
Oh, there you go.
I'm sorry, did I freeze up for a second?
A little bit.
Okay. No, I'm saying I was saying in case that was frozen, it don't even matter because it's about Nick and Kait, and I don't understand why we have a Nick and Kait segment in the first place. So now, whoever is next is next.
That could have been addressed right there.
Allie, did you ever talk to Anton about the strip clubs?
I was really trying to think back to if we had that conversation, and I honestly don't think we did.
You know how
he about to say some shit.
No, I mean it's not even nothing that crazy. You know how like things that are like a nuisance or an annoyance, but they really don't affect your life. You ain't gonna bother bringing up. You know what I'm saying? Like if you run into a store real quick and they playing some annoying music, like you're not gonna go up to the cashier and like, hey man, this music really sucks. Unless you're just an asshole. Like you're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna go complain about the music to the cashier because you're gonna be in there for what 10-15 minutes max. Cashier been in there for like 5 hours already. If anybody's annoyed by that fucking music, it's the cashier, right? But anyway, you're typically people don't really make a fuss about things that don't matter to them. She never brought up the strip club after making this whole big deal about, you know, I can't be with. She said certain men. It's okay for certain men to go to a strip. I wonder what she means by that. Like I'm saying, I really want to hear how her and her homegirls talk about niggas. I really want to hear. I want to hear like a candid conversation.
You did hear. They were talking shit about Anton at the.
But I'm saying I want to hear how they talk about niggas.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? That's what I want to hear. I want to hear. I want to hear how they feel about other groups of people other than truck drivers, because it's a very that mentality doesn't just extend to finances. You know what I'm saying? That classist mentality, that shit that spills into other areas of life, right? So you complain about this man going to strip club, never said a word about it to him because she's just at the grocery store. She's just shopping. You know what I'm saying? She's just here for 15 minutes. So
she ain't gonna be there that long.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, just like she's annoyed by him drinking all the time. I ain't finna marry this dude. You drink all the beers. I'll say something about it, but you know, whatever. I ain't finna tell you what to do because I'm only shopping. You know what I'm saying? When I leave, you'll still be here checking people out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just shopping. Hey, she ain't say a word about it.
I did find that to be odd. I did find that to be like.
I never thought that she would like him when they were talking in the pods. I never thought that he would be on her level. So I was when they first got together, and I was seeing at least initially when they first met, but then she was focused a lot on. I don't know.
I don't think she liked him when they first met. I caught a vibe from that too.
I didn't think she would, but she kind of fooled me. She kind of, honestly, like her, and that's why she was sitting up there next to what you called it? What's her name? Kacie. And Annie high ass, like all three of them, they belong together.
Why did she still look high even at the reunion?
Because she is like she whatever she was on at the reunion caused her not to say too much. It was just like, okay, I can be fucked up, but then I ain't gonna look too stupid because I just No,
I told you she's on downers. I told you she looks like she's on downers.
Okay, so maybe this time the downer wasn't mixed with the alcohol, because alcohol will bring that truth up out you. So this was just downers. So this was just it. So just on the downer, she can have a normal conversation. She's like, "Oh no, Nick, I think he's being sincere. I think he's because at the end of the day, she still got to try to see if she can convince him to, that beer job is still open. He hasn't filled it yet.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? I think she's playing the long game. But anyway, Anton and Eleni, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, she never liked them. Did you have anything else to say about them? Because
no, other than I think she looks completely different. I think she looks good. I need to say that, but I definitely think her face does not look the same that it did when she was on the show. When I first saw her, I was like, girl, something is different there. I can't put my finger on it, but something is different. But I think she looks good.
Maybe she went to a new doctor.
Not a new doctor, like she had one already.
She the one talking about going and getting, but I don't know.
Oh, bow tie.
I don't know what all this is. Does that involve a doctor or some shit? I don't know.
I think it does. I don't know personally, but I think it does. Yeah, it's like an injections that you get. Yeah. That's true. She did say that.
Yeah. Her regular maintenance, you know what I'm saying? But, all right, I'll press play.
What would you say the moment was when you realized that Anton maybe wasn't the right fit for you?
I mean, lightheartedly, when he wore flip-flops in Baja for our first encounter.
Let me tell you something. Okay, I'm not gonna. When I was in high school, true story. When I was in high school, I'm gonna be honest with y'all for a minute. When I was in high school, the girl I lost my virginity to, maybe 3 or 4 days after the act, we're hanging out at a park. I'm sitting on the swing, right? And I like this girl. She's a pretty girl, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting on the swing. I'm swinging. She walks over to me, right? You know how somebody sitting on a swing, you walk over to their lap and you kind of hug them or whatever. So she walks over, I give her the hug, whatever. And I look up and I see something in her nose. And it's not nothing extravagant. It's some natural shit that happens to everybody. It's just there. And I happen to see it at the wrong time. Now, my high school mind cannot erase this now. It's just everything that she meant to me prior to seeing that little dangly thing was gone. All the love and affection.
Oh. Somebody said you got the ick.
I broke up with her the next day.
Oh, come on.
She thought it was because she gave it up. It wasn't. And I can never tell her the truth. I let her think that.
I hope you told her years later, no, that wasn't it.
I don't know where the hell she is. I'm not on Facebook.
Do you know that
I know better than to not be on Facebook. Fuck that shit. I don't want no.
She tells people that story.
Some people ain't supposed to be in your life no more. This is a tangent. Get the fuck off Facebook, man. Some of these people ain't supposed to be in your life no more, man. Some people have access to y'all that ain't supposed. Ain't nobody from back then that I don't really know like that got that kind of access to me.
Do you know that girl tells that story to every single man that every new girlfriend she meets? She's like, yeah, this asshole back in high. You know how much baggage she got from that?
I feel like that's better than telling her I broke up with her because I had a booger in her nose. I'm sorry.
Oh my God! She has a complex. She does have a complex. That is crazy work. Oh Lord.
Anyway, I was in high school. Allie still like this.
Oh, that's crazy.
This was me in high school. Okay, so my frontal whatever ain't developed. I'm a kid. Allie is still like this. Alini, like number one, like we know her name is beautiful. Like how hard is it for people to say Alini? So why you just go by Allie? That let me know right there she want to be full white. That's just her goal. And, yeah. Allie, your name is Alini, which is way nicer. But anyway, she's still like this, but no, she never liked that dude because when you don't like somebody, it's the littlest thing. It don't take much. I broke up with a girl one time because she wore her hair up.
Oh, you reckless. You over here acting crazy.
This was also in high school. Like, but I'm saying high school relationship, I don't count that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like high school.
No, we gotta give you grace.
If you together more than 3 months in high school, like y'all went through some shit.
Did you watch at the end of the credits though that they showed the scene she's talking about?
Yeah, I saw. Okay, I mean, his feet did they look crunchy, and they was all sitting on top of each other. Like, I get it, but I'm saying if she already wasn't attracted to bro, like seeing his feet like that and them ugly ass sandals like that, yeah, that would do it. So I understand, but the whole point of this show is to be beyond the physical, right?
Exactly.
So this is why, like, I'm not judging people for having physical hangups, but that's why I would never go on this show. Because I know I have physical hangups. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm not evolved enough as a human being to love somebody so much as a person that it doesn't matter that I'm not fucking attracted to them. Like, I'm sorry. That's just, I don't know if I'm ever going to get to a point like that. And I don't know that people necessarily should. Because I think that has inherent issues. But
I agree. I think it's always going to come up.
Yeah, people coming on this show and then being overtly superficial. It's just why did you sign up for this?
Because she didn't sign up. That's the thing.
Exactly. She didn't sign up. And the people we about to get to, did you hear that they actually recruited Edmond?
Who we talking about? Did they recruit Edmond?
He didn't apply for this shit. They found him on Instagram.
Oh, then they definitely did this shit on purpose.
Speaking of, hopefully it comes up. I think it's the next clip, but we're going to get to them because I got to get out of here for Monday Night Football.
On camera, it would be a different thing because 9 times out of 10, we got into it right before coming on camera. So I look like this angry black woman. Like I always looked angry on camera. And I even came to you off camera again and said, hey, please stop making me look this way. That is a stereotype.
Netflix did that to her too. And I hate that for her.
Kalybriah just admitted to the world, to herself. I don't know if she realizes it, but she just committed to everybody that they got her.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point of this. If we take nothing else from this season, there is a chance because of the world we live in today that somebody listening to this or watching this could at one point be on a reality show. And I want you to listen to what I'm about to say. Pay attention. It's a fucking setup. And they got her. They recruited Edmond. There's no way this is the best Denver had to offer.
For a black man, yeah.
No way. Right? They went out, they went and found this man. They were pushing him onto the black women in the pods.
Mm-hmm.
Kalybriah, you were the one that said, okay. For whatever reason, let's say in the pods you didn't know what he looked like. You didn't know that he was his mannerisms, like she said in the show. She didn't see his mannerisms. She didn't see him making out with the floor and all that stuff. She just heard, the story, and she fell in love with the story. Let's just say in the pods, your feelings were as real as they could be in this experiment, right? Once you met this dude in person, and he ran off like a toddler to go get whatever the picture he drew for your refrigerator. I don't know when y'all met, when y'all did during the meetup. Once you saw that and you decided to keep going through the process, you have to realize, okay, whatever you're trying to get out of the show, they're trying to get something out of you too. If you think that you're going to use this show for whatever, social gain you think you're going to get out of it, and they're not going to use you at the same time, you're fucking mistaken. They got her.
I hear you.
She would not. I'm almost done. I promise. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go because I think this is a more relevant topic for you to talk about because you actually have the experience as a black woman. So I'm not trying to.
No, go ahead.
Over. Yeah. All right. So Edmond didn't make her into the angry black woman. The show casted her to be the angry black woman, and she did it. He didn't make her look angry. She was angry because he was pissing her the fuck off. But instead of just leaving, she stayed and got angry. And that's the thing. If you stay because of what the show is offering y'all, be on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a blue check, maybe some brand deals, whatever. Be on the next show, perfect match, whatever the fuck. Please believe they're getting something out of you too. You and Edmond were here strictly for the drama of it all, strictly for what we're talking about right now. There was no relationship ever. They're not casting him to be in a relationship. They know nobody's going to really marry this man. But the longer you stay and you play along with this game, and if you become the angry black woman, you can't then turn around and blame him because he was him the whole time, and you played the role that they casted you to play. The reason I compared her to Ronnie, the actress that played Ronnie in the Players Club, and if y'all know what I'm talking about, Kalybriah a lot of times reminded me of Ronnie just in the way that she talked because she was running game, especially after the wedding. She was running game. It was always sincere. I'm not gonna write you out. She was talking to him. She was talking to him. She was talking to him like Ronnie talked to Ebony. You know what I'm saying? Like she was running game on. She ran game on Edmond. But the danger with playing Ronnie, as well as that actress played Ronnie, is that now every time we see you, we think Ronnie. And now every time we see Kalybriah, you got your time on Netflix. You went all the way to the wedding episode. But now every time we see you, we're gonna think of Edmond and this boogie eating ass. Is it worth it? Is this what you want? If you're gonna go on reality TV and allow yourself to be used, is it really gonna be worth it in the end? Because we're gonna associate you with this. You was with Edmond. Oh yeah. Kalybriah and Edmond, KB and Edmond. The nigga that ate boogers and made out with the floor.
Nasty. Just nasty.
You're always Ronnie. If you play Ronnie too well, you're always going to be Ronnie.
So I've heard this in particular when it comes to Love Island, and you are a longtime viewer of Love Island. I've only seen 2.5 seasons, so you know it all too well, especially with the UK season. Black women are not treated well, especially on that show, but in reality TV in general. And it makes it hard because then Black women don't apply to the shows because they don't want to go on there and be treated like shit. But then when they do, they get put in this situation. And if I'm being completely honest, KB was in a damn if she does, damn if she doesn't situation. If she would have made it out the pods, same thing, everything went exactly the way that it did. She made it out the pods. She meets Edmond. She realized, this nigga a little weird. I don't mess with this. People would have been saying, oh, she didn't want to stand by a black man. She saw him and she didn't like him. See, this is why we don't date black women now, because y'all never stick beside us. If he would have got with a white woman, she would have still been a ride or die and held him down, and she would have dealt with it. If she would have took that route, that's what people would have been saying. She doesn't take that route. She sticks it out. We know that he's acting crazy because we see it, but we find out that he's acting even crazier off camera and making it look like, literally gaslighting her, making it look like every time she comes on, she's an angry black woman. What really was she to do in that situation? People were saying, oh, well, it was her choice to stay on the show. Okay, and then she would have had a whole different group of people pissed off if she would have left. Y'all act like that's not a thing that happens to black women all the time, that she would have been labeled as someone who doesn't want to stand beside a black man. So I just really think she was damned if she does, damned if she doesn't. And Edmond, now that I know he was casted, it does. It feels like a setup. It feels like they said, we know that people are going to watch because we know people want to see black women, because we do. We want to see black women win. We've been asking for it since season 1. And I just feel like Netflix and Edmond set her up to look bad regardless. That's how I feel. I don't know.
Yeah, it was definitely 100% a setup, but I got to push back on one thing that you said.
Go ahead.
I'll ask you a question, right? I ask you a question. Do you care what stupid people think about you?
No, but hold on, y'all. I'm getting a super important call. I gotta meet for a second.
Okay, you go ahead. I'm gonna take her off the stage while she does that. The reason I asked that question, right? Anybody who would have judged Kalybriah for leaving Edmond is a fucking idiot. So I don't think Kalybriah should give a shit. That's not a reason to stay, right? Edmond, the story she told, like, no, number one, no, forget that. Crying in bed when he couldn't get begging and crying for it, talking about he's too nice. I don't think any of us would have judged her for leaving right then, and anybody who would have is a fucking idiot. So I don't. That's not reason enough, in my opinion, for her to stay. Let's talk to y'all. Let's see what y'all got on, because she had to take a call. Hope everything is well. Everybody's seeing good thoughts and whatnot. I don't know what's going on. Like I said, everybody, life be life for all of us. So let's see what y'all talking about. This is so true. Just like Jaleel. Who? Oh, Jaleel White. My bad. If I just keep going to the next word, maybe I know who the fuck you talking about. My bad. I forgot how reading works. You got to keep going, just all right. Jaleel White and him not being able to get new work because of him playing Urkel now, straight up. Like she's gonna be running from now on. You disagree, Isis? You don't think that's gonna follow her? Still wondering what happened to the other black cast. They didn't exist, essentially. Yeah, that's interesting. That's presumptively, like they were pushing Edmond onto the black women, but not Dayo or the other dude that was there, the one that made that one comment at the beginning of the show that we never actually heard from again, or any of the other black women. We occasionally saw them talking to Kalybriah, but we never saw them on any dates. I'm sure they had conversations that could have been interesting, but that he cried for Coochie, nobody would have cared. No, nobody would have cared. Matter of fact, we were all wondering why she was still there. It made sense to hear that she slept on the balcony after that, but the fact that she didn't leave the next day had me perplexed. Sorry, Nate, completely wrong. There's no way any woman in this chat would be with. Like, no. I know. Definitely nobody that follows me for sure. Y'all don't fuck with nobody. I don't even know if y'all fuck with me. I don't know about Booger eating in the pie. She would have been labeled smart. Facts. Okay, I got you. All right, she's back. Everything good?
Oh yeah, it was something. It was. I'll tell you offline what it was.
Okay. We'll make sure everything good with you.
Yeah, but, nothing bad.
But what I was saying, the reason I was pushing back, and what I was saying, with whether or not you care about what stupid people think, I don't think that. I think the percentage of the population that would have been upset with her over leaving Edmond is so minute, and I feel like they're all incredibly dumb. Like I don't think it would have mattered. Like I don't know who would have been upset with her leaving Edmond after crying.
I hear you.
Come on.
I hear you on that. I guess I'm just triggered because I've seen that happen to black women so many times that I'm like, I don't ever want to see a black woman be in the position for that to happen.
Yeah.
So
it's definitely.
I just feel like either way, I don't like what happened.
For sure, it's a running theme. But what's happening to you, I think, is what's happening, or what happened to Kalybriah on the show is what happening to some viewers of the show. Some of the people, maybe who don't look like us, who review this show, because I listen to a wide spectrum. That's part of my Aquarius nature. I'm very curious. I listen to a lot of shit, right? So a lot of the people who are talking about this are falling into the same track that you kind of fell into just now when you said that. You're acting like Edmond is normal. The problem is the fact that he's here, right? There is nothing normal about his presence on this show. Like, this isn't, if you're casting people to get married after knowing each other for a few weeks, after getting engaged without seeing each other face to face, this is not the person. If you're serious about putting real relationships together, this is not the person that you would go get. And they went and got this man, and then pushed him onto these women.
Nuanced.
Yeah, they pushed him onto these women, but the other women, they said no. Like, I don't care how many times you tell me to go sit in the pod and talk to this nigga. I'm not finna go talk to this. I'm not interested.
Something is not right. Yeah.
Kalybriah said yes. You took the role. You took the role as an angry black woman, because why else are they putting you with Edmond?
Well, and I know they had conversations in the girls, side, being like, "You talk, like, what you think?" So yeah, she had to know something was up. I do agree with that. Well, I just think it's unfortunate.
What's also unfortunate is that we sat and watched every episode of the season, including the reunion, and we soldiered through that shit. But it was enjoyable, at least, to talk about it with you guys. Only reason I do these reviews is because it's fun. The interactions, the conversation after the show sometimes is better than the show. Like in this case, the YouTube conversation after this show was 100% more entertaining than the show, and that happens a lot of times. So just as someone who does this, and I think I can speak for Nate when I say this as well, we appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all joining the conversation. We appreciate y'all watching our videos. Please, if you haven't already, go ahead and like the live. Go subscribe to Nate. Subscribe to your boy if you want to. We were talking before the stream started about how we typically, neither one of us really ask for subscribers a lot, because we really value knowing that the people that subscribe to us really fuck with us. Like, if you subscribe to me, you know what I'm saying, just off of your own doing, I really like that. Now, not to say that I don't appreciate those who subscribe after I ask, or those who are sent. Are those who are sent, like, shout out It Takes Two, like those who are sent from other channels. And I noticed they shouted you out as well. Did you see that?
Really?
Yeah, It Takes Two shouted you out. They featured you as one of the channels. So to celebrate them hitting 10,000 subscribers, they gave out like 10 recommendations for channels for people to go follow.
No, I did not see that. Oh, thanks, guys.
Yeah, you were one of the recommendations. You didn't see that shit?
I didn't see that. I'm finding out real time, live right now.
Yeah. So we still appreciate those of you who were sent from It Takes Two, those of you who subscribe after we say please subscribe. But the reason it's typically not something that I ask for, the reason, and they confirm this as well, is because we just like knowing that y'all really fuck with us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I appreciate y'all. But you have anything to say? Because I'm about to get the fuck out of here.
He gotta go watch football, y'all. He gotta go watch football.
I gotta go watch football. Like, I have to. That shit has to happen. That's not even a choice at this point. So yeah, if you have anything else to say, I'm literally about to say in stream.
Let this man go play football.
Yeah. Watch. My playing days are long gone. Holla at y'all. Thanks for watching.
Bye, y'all. Crazy.